Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sabrina, and today we are going to make our own homemade yogurt in the crock pot. So yeah, anyway. So to get started, I just want to say that I love making homemade yogurt. My son, who is just 1 year, he's like 16 months, but my little 1-year-old loves it. He likes, I put like different kinds of berries in there and maybe some vanilla to sweeten it with some honey, or you can use stevia, you can even use sugar. We're gonna start with getting out your crock pot. Get your big one because you're gonna be holding a gallon of milk in here and you probably need a big crock pot. So don't use your small one. This one I think is like a 8 or 10 quart. Not really sure, I don't remember. But anyway, it's my big crock pot. So, and then you're gonna take a gallon of milk. Regular milk is fine. You don't have to get the organic stuff, just because it really doesn't matter what kind of milk you are using. It's going to be heated to a certain temperature and it's really not gonna matter. So it's gonna make, so anyway, this yogurt making is gonna make this milk healthier for you. So anyway, let's get started. So first, you're gonna want to plug the crock pot in. Plug it into the wall, and then you're gonna open your milk, and you're just gonna pour the whole thing in. Careful, it really does like to spill everywhere and splash. So I try to just kind of slowly let it, add it, like that. And like I said, the whole gallon. Make sure it's all empty. Not sure if you can see, but pretty full. So that's why I said that you need a big crock pot. As you can see, that's pretty full. Now you're gonna turn the crock pot on low, or yeah, there's the low setting. And then you're gonna cover it. And you're going to set your timer for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So just make sure you do that. 2 hours and 45 minutes. And after 2 hours and 45 minutes, we will go from there. Alright everybody, it's been 2 hours and 45 minutes. And so now all you're gonna do is you're gonna shut it off. You're gonna unplug it, and you're gonna let it sit down for 3 hours. Okay, so I'll be right back in 3 hours. Alright, after 3 hours of sit down time, you're gonna add milk to 1 cup of Greek yogurt, just so that it kind of gets mixed in. It's not lumpy. Just add enough to mix. Yeah, anyway, you just kind of mix it, the milk in the crock pot, and you're gonna dump it all back in there. Just mix up. I already put the yogurt in there with the milk. Mix it up. Then you were gonna let this sit down for 12 to 24 hours, or it's 8 to 12 hours, I think, so overnight. Cover it. And like I said, overnight, you are also, this may sound weird, but you are going to cover it with a beach towel or something that will cover it all. And that just keeps the heat in. So, anyway, I will come back as soon as the night is over, or come morning. Good morning, everybody. So this is the next day, and the yogurt's set out for 8 to 12 hours or more. And so now it is time to uncover it and see what it looks like. And like I said before, I was supposed to wrap a towel around the crock pot. I did that, left it overnight, and now we're gonna see what is underneath it. Yeah. And I like to check it with a scoop. It's a little watery. And it could just be because I used a different yogurt, but it's still yogurt. It'll just need more straining time for the Greek. So anyway, so now that this is done, I'm going to transfer this to some towels over here. These are just like flour sack kind of towels. They're really thin. Make sure you either get muslin or something like a flour sack fabric so that it can just strain all the way out of the yogurt. Because as you can see, this batch turned into a little more whey than I've been used to, which could be the result of I used a different type of yogurt for the culture this time, and which is fine, but it was a different brand, and so anytime you try something that's different, you might get different results. But anyway, so I would recommend using whole yogurt, not the Greek stuff. You can totally use the Greek if you want, but like I said, it might turn into more whey-like, and you're going to have more time that you're going to need it to strain out all the way. So anyway, just a note on that. So I did use a Greek yogurt plain. Make sure it's plain. You can't use any flavoring for the yogurt that you put in here in the milk. But as far as that goes, I would use some sort of plain whole yogurt, not Greek. So now we're going to go ahead and strain out the liquid from the yogurt, because there is a lot of liquid in this one, unfortunately, and which is fine. Like I said, you can strain it for just longer, okay? So first, before we strain it, I'm going to put some of the yogurt for the cultures for the next batch in this container, just so that you can use it to make another batch, because you don't want to strain out all the whey when you're making another batch. You want that whey. So I'm going to go ahead and put about a cup's worth, and put more. And if you have a yogurt that turns out this way, it may take you a few times. My husband actually accidentally took the lid off while this was still cooling. And you can't, if you open the lid too soon, it can tend to mess up the cultures and mess up the process and cool it down faster than it actually should be. So I think that's also the problem with it, and my husband just didn't know any better, and so it is what it is. But this does work, trust me. I love this recipe, absolutely love it, and no harm done, it will still work. So anyway, now what you're going to do is you're going to put the cloth in a bowl of some sort, alright, and then you are going to just pour as much of the yogurt as you can possibly pour. I ended up using 2 bowls to strain the yogurt because I had so much, and that is normal for me. I don't normally use 2. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how I tie it up and I let it stream in the bowl. Now I'm going to just take all the yogurt in the rag. I'm going to kind of just lift it up. You can already see the whey. I mean, there's a ton of it in this thing. Grab some string. I just used some regular burlap string. You can use whatever string you want. You can even use a rubber band. Very similar to. But so just enough to wrap it around and wrap it around something to hang on. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. So you want to get tied right close, as close to the yogurt as possible. Tie it. that is how it's supposed to look. And then you keep the bowl over it, and then you hang this on something. So I just hung it from here, and you just hang it from wherever you can, and then you just let it drip into the bowl. And I would say I would let it drip for an hour, half hour to an hour, depending on how loose your yogurt was. Mine was pretty loose. It'll probably be a good hour before I take it out and do anything with it. So anyway, I'll be right back and show you what I do in an hour. All right, everybody. So this one that I hung up first, and it's the smallest amount that I'm having strained, is just done. It's done now. It's only every once in a while dripping, which for me, that's pretty much a done sign. This one over here, this is the one that has more yogurt in it. It's still dripping pretty, it's not just an occasional drip, it's more like dripping every second or so. And this one, the dripping's more delayed, unless you move it. But so anyway, but this one's also smaller, so it's done, and it has it has less yogurt in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I do with the last step of making yogurt. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this down. What you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want a container to put the yogurt in. I just use some Tupperware, the lid. And you're also going to need something to put the whey in. I just use a glass jar. You can use whatever you would like. Now the whey is in this bowl here, right here, the one that's catching liquid. And I'm going to go ahead and just pour that in the jar. Nice yellow looking whey, and I would probably get a lot of whey in this batch because of how liquidy it is, which is good. The benefits of whey, there's so many benefits. If you want to, you can look them up on Google or whatever, and there's so many good benefits, and they're very healthy it's very healthy for you. You can substitute it for smoothies, like using regular milk. I would use this more. It's healthier, and so now I'm just going to cut this, and then I will show you what I do to put this in the Tupperware and everything. As you can see, maybe, anyway, just gonna cut it. Try not to cut the towel. So I'm gonna open it up. I'll show you what it looks like here inside. You can see all the yogurt just kind of, it's a little clumpy in some spots, but it's okay. It'll all be smooth once you get it in the Tupperware. So now I'm going to sit down here and grab the Tupperware. I'm actually going to go ahead and transfer it. Sorry, my son's being loud. I'm just going to kind of take a spatula. We're going to scrape off the yogurt off the towel, because a lot of it's going to stick, as you can see, on the towel, and so you want to get all that good yogurt off the towel so that you can rest. I like this method best. You can scrape it however you want. Just scrape it into the Tupperware. You just kind of scrape off the ends, fold it up, take it to the side, wash it. Now what you're going to do, you're just going to kind of mix it up so it's not so lumpy. And there you have it. There's yogurt, and see the consistency, how much it's changed. It's not so liquidy. And now what you're gonna do, you're going to take the lid down, snap it on there. All right, everybody, so what I did next is I just put the yogurt that was in the Tupperware and I put it in the fridge. The best way to do to eat it is refrigerated, and it helps it thicken up and get cold, and oh, it's so yummy after that. And I would recommend to add like stevia or some sort of sweetener and some other things. Chocolate chips is really good. And I also like to make, I like to add, for breakfast anyway, grape nuts to yogurt. Oh, it's so yummy. But anyway, on that note, that is how I make my yogurt in my crock pot. And so it's really easy, really simple. This is the yogurt that I used this time around for the yogurt cultures, which is what you need for the batch, to make the batch, because you need some yogurt and milk in order to make a big pot of yogurt. So anyway, I wouldn't recommend using Greek yogurt like I did this time. The only reason I had to use Greek yogurt was because of the coronavirus and everything in our stores. We don't have a whole lot of things in our stores because everyone is shopping and buying things, and anyway, so because of that, I had to buy what was left, and they didn't have any whole milk yogurt. Unfortunately, they just had Greek, and so I think that's where it kind of went a little south, because when you try something new to a recipe that you've made forever, things tend to go either really good or really bad. And this time it kind of met in the middle, where it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, I could fix it, it was fine, but it was more liquidy than I would prefer. And when you use whole milk yogurt, it's going to tend to be thicker, richer, and just better. The difference between Greek yogurt and regular yogurt is that regular yogurt is not strained, whereas Greek yogurt is strained, and so it has less of the it almost has no whey in it, and so therefore you need some whey in your yogurt in order to make a full, healthy, rich yogurt. And so anyway, that's what I usually use, and it's so much thicker, so much better, so much easier. And so there's that. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends my channel and my videos. I know it's been a while since I have made a video on YouTube, because I'm trying to figure out what days work best for me per week. And I'm thinking of doing 2 videos a week, at the least. At the most, I'm not sure yet. And so, sorry, my son is playing stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna trying to get figured out what days in the week work best for me, and so I will try to get a schedule going where I will have a video out every certain couple days of the week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will put a recipe in the description below. Please let me know what you think when you try this recipe. I hope to share more videos like this on DIY stuff, homesteading, making things yourself, and other different videos out there that I'm hoping to do. Please, if you have any ideas on what videos you would like me to video, then please comment and let me know. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and yeah, stay healthy.